Good evening. Today I am going to solve the problem number 9 of trial violence. The book is of T.S. Grewal or J.S. Grewal. Here the question is question number 10. Read draft correctly the trial violence given below. Here the incorrect or wrong trial violence is given. Accountant has prepared the wrong trial violence. Now we have to draw the correct trial violence. I have already, before drafting the trial violence, we have to draw the columns like that. And now I start. First is capital. Capital has credit violence and amount of capital is 8,000. I have written 8,000. Next is bad debts recovered. Bad debts recovered. Bad debts recovered as credit violence. It is profit for business. The amount is 250. I write 250 in credit side. Next is creditor. Creditor is liabilities for business. It has also credit violence 1250. 1250. I have written this amount in the credit side 1250. Next is return outward. Return outward means purchase return. Purchase return has credit violence, so I will write this on the credit side 350. 350 रुपया क्रेडिट साइड में लिखेंगे. नेक्स्ट इज बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट. बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट. Bank overdraft is liabilities. It has also credit violence. 1,570. 1,570 बैंक ड्राफ्ट लाइबिलिटीज होती है और लाइबिलिटीज का क्रेडिट वायलेंस होता है, इसलिए क्रेडिट साइड में लिखा गया है. नेक्स्ट इज रेंट. Here the only rent is given. So rent is expensive for business and it has debit violence. I write the amount of rent 360 in debit side. 360 रुपया हम डेबिट साइड में लिखते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज सैलरी. सैलरी इज ऑल्सो एक्सपेंस. And it has also debit violence 850. 850 रुपया है. सैलरी का डेबिट वायलेंस होता है, एक्सपेंसेस है, इसलिए डेबिट साइड में लिखते हैं. नेक्स्ट इज योर ट्रेड एक्सपेंसेस. ट्रेड एक्सपेंसेस. Trade expenses as also debit violence 300. I will write this in the debit column of the trial violence. Next is cash in hand. Cash in hand is assets. It has also debit balance. So I'll write the amount of cash in hand in the debit column of trial balance 210. Next is opening stock. Opening stock. Opening stock has debit balance 2450. 2450. I write this also in debit side. Next is purchases. Purchases. Purchases has debit balance also. So the amount of purchases will be written in the debit column of the trial balance 11,870. Next is debtors. Debtors. Debtors has debit balance 7,550. Amount will be written in the debit column of trial balance 7,580. Next is bank deposit. Bank deposit bank deposits is assets. It has also debit balance, so amount will be written the debit side 2,750. And next is discount allowed. Discount allowed. Discount allowed 40. Next is drawing. Drawing is 600. Drawing has also debit balance. So the amount will be written in the debit column. Return outward means sales return. Return outward का मतलब sales return होता है. Sales return is also known as return inward. Outward नहीं, inward. So return inward means sales return. It has debit balance. The amount is here 450. Next is here sales. Sales has credit balance. The amount is here 13,690. Amount will be written in the credit column of the trial balance 13,690. Next is bills payable. Bills payable. Bills payable. Amount is here 1,350. Bills payable is liabilities. So it will be also shown on the liabilities on the credit column of trial balance. and last is grant received. Grant received. Grant received is income, and income has credit balance, so the amount will also shown on the credit side of trial balance. Now I will do the total. 5, 10, 10, 12, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, 130, 131, 132, 133, 134, 135, 136, 137, 138, 139, 140, 141, पाँच दो सात, 11 7 18 25 27. Here the total of trial balance is 27,460 both sides. The amount of debit column is equal to the amount of credit column. In this way, the wrong trial balance can be redraft or correctly draft. रॉन्ग ट्रायल बैलेंस को सही तरीके से हम इस ढंग से रीड्राफ्ट करेंगे, बनाएंगे. ओके.